Hello Virgos, welcome back to my channel. This is a general reading for the second half of July from the 19th until the 31st. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, please help me grow my channel by tapping the subscribe button and leaving me a comment, sharing my content, and hitting like would be wonderful. And also, if you like a personal reading with me, that information is in the link below. For those that have donated to my channel, I am so very grateful for allowing me to be of service. Okay, wow, you get a blank card here. So, and I also picked up the Child Eternal. I'll tell you what the blank card is. What is the light and the dark aspects when these cards come out together? So let's go ahead and put the blank aside for a second. We have determining to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. The shadow attribute is inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Okay, Virgo, it's a time for you to really recognize right now your own, that child that's within you, for you to nurture yourself, for you to mother yourself, and for you to really look at your own body and nurture, love, and every aspect of yourself and see things with clarity as you're stepping into this newness of yourself. Because here with the light and shadow attributes, when this blank card comes out, is anything that you want it to be. So whatever it is for you, grab a notebook and write, where are you at right now, but what pattern keeps showing up for you. So maybe you want to say, that you're eating, healthier lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. And then the shadow attribute is triggered, going back to old habits, old eating. So it's like something that keeps reoccurring for yourself, but this is a blank slate. And you can also look at, what is it? What's in the void here within this void of a card? So what you want to do is take a mental picture. What is coming up for you that you're saying, well, sometimes I'm in this and sometimes I'm in that. What you want to see is, when do you get into this light attribute, like just not caring, detachment, and then where is it that one can go into fear, codependency? So this is saying, write what it is that is showing up for you, and also start in a blank place. What is it that you have learned out of the dark? What darkness have you experienced, and what is the light that came from it is another message here. So with this card, it's time, right, for us to grow up and to step into our wholeness, into our oneness. And this says, really go within yourself, within your own physical body, and ask yourself, how do you feel about the physical, your vehicle of what it is that you are embodying at this time? How do you feel about yourself? We have in a dream state. So if you're seeing the card of mountain, it says reach your goals. So what I'm seeing for a lot of you here, Child Eternal talks a lot about young in body, mind, and spirit. So ability to see things with fresh eyes, right? Isn't that beautiful that with fresh eyes also comes with a blank card? So literally, this too was meant to be. You're seeing things with fresh eyes. So you can even take this and see how you're seeing things with fresh eyes. And then the shadow, the things that get triggered. Here, you're reaching your goal. You're getting to that place, right? Mind, body, spirit in alignment. The mountain says, keep going. Don't give up now. You're almost there. And the mountain is where you're climbing up to the top. You're always evolving. And this card is saying we're in constant cycles of that growth. And you're being challenged to grow into that, to rise up. So if you're dreaming of any mountains or hill, that represents that you're towards, that maybe you're looking at some obstacles, and now you want to look at if you're going to walk it, climb it, jump it, drive up the hill. How are you going to go up to this challenge and meet it? It's one step at a time going up. So it's just asking you to keep your eyes on the prize, whatever that is for you, mentally, spiritually, and physically, and see now with 2020 clarity as you're looking at the past and what it is that you're stepping into, because your perspective has shifted, right? So this is a shift in perspective, seeing things with fresh eyes. And look at that with the mountain. Yes, you're seeing things in a new way. Absolutely beautiful messages here. Let's see what is being activated. Okay, I'm just going to take that card out. We have the card of compassion and a lot of heart within the green. And this is the frequency of compassion, supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator mediator, sorry, between heaven and earth, spirit and matter. So the unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Yeah, absolutely. You're having compassion for everyone in your life, including yourself. Actually, you bring that compassion within yourself and your own journey in the things that you have learned by shifting your own perspective and raising your vibration to seeing things through a new lens, through a new perspective, and having compassion for your own journey. You know, life is not easy, but it doesn't have to be hard. It's when we really detach ourselves, like it says, you know, when we're no longer in judgment of our experiences, and we really get to look at the experiences is so we can have new perspectives and to keep starting from a new place. Absolutely beautiful message here. Let's go ahead and grab a flower of life, and then we're going to start clarifying these messages here for you. So this card says guides and angels. Absolutely stunning. Let go of any resistance. Be the beautiful light being you are and open to the energies of your heart. And what are we saying? This is so divine. And it says, anytime today, sit for a few moments in meditation and feel the activation of love. Feel it as waves of pulsating and liquid light, embracing you with universal love, wisdom, and strength, cleansing and clearing. You float higher and higher, and you see yourself from a higher perspective. Wow. Imagine that this is who your higher self, angels, guides, light beings, and loved ones see. The essence of you, and for the moment, see yourself through their eyes. Feel your mind and body. Let go of anything that may be holding you back from being the wonderment of you. Breathe this into your body. Feel yourself being fully grounded of this world with a new perspective. You cannot make this up. I mean, this is dead on, dead on. Go back and listen to it. Let's start clarifying. Let's see here what's going on for the child here. So it's time for you. Look at this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get started. Okay. You're coming out of any brokenhearted with the 3 of fire at the bottom, 3 of air, so that's the 3 of swords. You got, this is what you're to look at, your past, you know, past, when you look at your past wounds, your past hurts, your past, what you may think, you know, failed relationships or failed, you know, work, whatever that this is, friendships, whatever that this is, don't block this energy. Look at it so you can transform it. The 2 of air says, you know, this is where we juggle between the back and forth, the old self, the new self, being indecisive. But, you know, in the good tarot, this card is sitting here and is holding 2 different birds. So it's keeping yourself balanced in the midst of change, in the midst of the not knowing. It's saying here, you have all that you need. It is within you. That child, that eternal self, that mind, body, spirit is within you. It's not on the outside. So go within you in regards to transforming yourself into this space of void, into seeing things in a new way. Why? Because look at this. Within this new state, you're not bringing anything along here, Virgo. 10 of fire is the 10 of wands. The 10 of wands is when we release all burdens, all beliefs, all old things, all things that we have been carrying that have just weighed one down. You cannot bring that into this blank card. And this blank card is giving you a new canvas. You bring your own paintbrush. You bring new experiences. But how do you bring the new experiences? Is by burning the old. You have learned you no longer need to carry it. You don't need to schlep it into this. That's why it's the void. This is the perfect duo if I've ever seen one. So this is bringing something very new. It brings one wand. That one wand is your new self, the new creation, the new feminine, the new masculine aspects of you. The mountain hill with the card of temptation. The card of temptation comes and says, don't bite that apple. So sometimes you get tempted to your attachments. But you're what to see with the mountain card is really to look at the things that has you bite the fruit, right? So this is the material world is where we are. This is that devil card, and it's asking you to really look at what keeps you attached. What is it that you're not seeing? Where is your attachment? Is your attachment helping you? Is it guiding you, or is it keeping you stuck? Because when this card shows up, it's asking you to focus. Is your focus so much on the material instead of on the spiritual? What is it that you need to raise awareness to? What is it that you're not seeing? So this is saying for you to really look at the events and things that are around you that bring you back to any behavior that's addictive, because it's asking you to really see that. Ask yourself, what am I addicted to? What patterns am I addicted to? What is it that I'm burning away? How is it that I can see my addictions, whether it's to food, whether it's to people, whatever that is, whether it's to thoughts? How can you transform this? Now I'm able to see things from a higher perspective. It's like people that go to Alcoholics Anonymous, they get to see, once they do the work, the program, then what they see is things from a new perspective. Oh my God, I'm not a victim to my circumstances. I brought everything in. I brought it in for my own ascension, for me to see things from a new way as I have compassion for myself. The Hermit card is your own card, comes out with the Virgo, and it's saying, hey, you have all the keys. Those keys, is in that inner door. It's in your soul. You have the wisdom. You are your own guru. You just need to go within and tap in and unlock the things that you have kept hidden within yourself. That is your own knowledge, the knowledge of as above, so below. So the Hermit goes within. So don't block this energy. Recognize that when you let go of the resistance, like it says, and be the light being that you are, you open the energies of your heart. So the Hermit goes within to unlock these energies that are stagnant within. Any temptation, any burdens, any misalignment, right? The back and forth. So it's saying it's time for you to recognize that, for you to unlock the keys. Those keys are all these other experiences. These are all the experiences you've had and yet to have, but it takes you completing the old so you can step into the new and start to see things with clarity. The moon, don't be afraid to dive in deep. And the moon in its upright is psychic, intuitive abilities, recognizing your own shadow, recognizing your own fears. And this card says, don't block it out. Don't block your intuition. There's things that are coming to light. Whatever illusions that you were not aware of, things are showing themselves to you, and it's asking you to really look at. Again, it's important to trust the mystery of life. Not everything is meant for you to see, because life is the unknown. And remember that this is a material realm. It's an illusion. We're here to have life experiences. Don't get so caught up. Look at the opportunities that lie in the shadow, awaiting for illumination, awaiting for a new perspective. When this card comes out, it is absolutely divine. Listen and trust your inner Hermit and the moon. And and when you get tempted, that's when you want to look at, is this temptation within the old self or within this new state of being? Huge message. Let's grab you a fairy. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button, hit the bell. And this says, Spiny sister, take pride in yourself. Look how cute this is. This is so adorable. Can you see that? Yeah, take pride in yourself. Look at, all your experiences. Look at everything that you have experienced. Look at the things that maybe have poked you and maybe you've poked back. And it's just saying, take pride in yourself. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. Sit within that and really experiment with life. Don't become it. Experience, experiment, and enjoy your journey this last 2 weeks of July. Until next time, sending you much love, much light. Namaste.